The first thing someone would notice about me, maybe it's that I'm always in a hurry. So I am probably like getting from A to Z as quickly as possible. Or otherwise it could be my children, who I'm often surrounded by. I've got 4 beautiful kids, so that might be the first thing that stands out about me. Because I'm the kind of managing partner of the business, a particularly challenging day is when something goes wrong. So maybe one of my team is unexpectedly ill, or there's a crisis in someone's personal life, so they have to disappear, and then I've got to take over things. Or a client has got a crisis where we need to urgently help. Or any conflict, whether it's with a client or within the team, that's always urgent and quite challenging. So for example, one of my team had a very sudden death in her extended family recently, and it meant that she just needed to drop everything and disappear for a week or so. And obviously my priority was to make sure she could do that and she could tend to her family. But that was quite difficult because I didn't want to have to contact her at all. So I had to try and figure out what was going on with her projects and enroll her team in to help her. So that was quite challenging. On the client side, we deal with quite a lot of entrepreneurs. So a big part of what we do is help privately owned businesses set up a structure that will optimize their taxes and also protect their wealth. And I'm not sure if you've worked with entrepreneurs a lot, but they're generally very smart, and they generally very impatient. And they often think they know everything, including about tax. So often it can be challenging where a client has a very clear idea of what they want to do, and they just are not willing to listen to why that's not possible or why it's not advisable. And I spoke to a client yesterday who said to me, well, you don't live in the real world where things aren't always perfect. And we absolutely know what it's like running a business from Africa and having to deal with very complex regulations where things cannot be perfect. So I find that challenging when clients think they know everything and are not willing to listen to other ideas or highlighting the risks that could exist.